So talking about negotiations, interviews, and all that stuff. One thing that people absolutely fail to understand, and because you know why, what I'm about to say, why it's so fair and so accurate, because nobody ever makes money by telling the truth. Okay, I'm not gonna make a penny here telling the truth, but the truth is that in negotiations, whether you're trying to negotiate salary, trying to find a new job, or trying to negotiate a car deal, you know, in negotiation, you can never win if you're not willing to walk away. Okay, that's like your kryptonite. If you can walk away, then the things that you say have meaning. You're gonna structure your sentences, the way you speak, the way you negotiate differently, when you know at the end of the day you can go home and sleep peacefully. In that way you will negotiate things differently. You will talk differently. Your words gonna come out and they're gonna be seen much more firm. It's not gonna look like you're just trying to fluke this person. You're just trying to just bullshit, make things up. Once you know, if this deal doesn't go through, if this salary negotiation doesn't go through, if I can't get this job, once you know you can find another job, find a better salary elsewhere, find a similar car elsewhere. Once you know that, and you are actually like truthfully willing to walk away, then your negotiation is gonna have leverage. But if you're not willing to walk away and you're like, I need this, I need this house, I need this car, I need this watch from the dealer, and you need that and you can't walk away, and everything you do is a fluke. Okay, you're trying to trick, you're trying to apply tactics. Maybe the person who's selling you will listen, but you have to be willing to walk away. That's the biggest secret ever. You have to willing to walk away. So this means you have done your research. You know people. You know people down the street. If this guy doesn't sell you things for decent price, then you can go down to the next shop, then the next shop, and there is infinite option. There is competition. So you need to make the person who's selling you things aware that I will genuinely go and I will find things elsewhere. And same things apply with salary. If you tell somebody that that's the market price and I want market price, and if you can give me, fine. If you can't give me, then we'll see. Okay, that we will see is a threat. It's a very subtle threat, but it's a threat. We will see. And the person on the other side is gonna see it as a threat, obviously. But that also means that if that person doesn't get back to you and talk to you in a sensible manner on this, maybe they'll negotiate a little bit. But if they don't, like if they don't get back to you, if they take you lightly, then you ultimately need to show them that look, I told you there is options. Then you need to kind of give them clues. Look at this and look at this. I told you I had options and I'm slowly going away. When you do this is what real negotiation is like. But you have to know how to walk away, and you have to have that leverage. And that means you have to sort of just do way more work than somebody who's fluking. You have to do way more work, to talk to more people, spend more hours trying to dig information, find out what the competition is doing, find out who's the next dealer, and all those sort of things. So you have to do all that work so you can walk away. But once you put yourself in that position, it's a win-win for you. Honestly, it's a genuinely win-win for you, because you need options. And if you don't have options and you're desperate, all you can do is try to apply tricks, techniques, and threaten the person. But then you won't actually do anything for real. This works to certain people, to a certain point. It does work. I'm not going to tell you it doesn't work. And if it works for you, then good, keep doing it. But ultimately, it'll stop working. At that point, you'll actually have to make sure that whatever the threat is, it's real. It's real, like it's genuine threat. You will walk away. So that's how the negotiation is, and it applies to anything, literally. This channel is about software engineering, so we're talking in context of interviews and salary negotiation. You have to put yourself in that position. You have to make sure what's in the market, do more interviews, talk to more people, get more offers, and see what happens. That's how it actually works. By the way, subscribe to the channel if you like this sort of content. Best of luck.